fancy person, you welcome back to Spellslingers, where, believe it or not, we're going to play some Magic the Gathering. And today's guest is Annet Mahendru. Annet, how do you do?
I'm very well, Sean, thank you. I'm Annet Mahendru, and you probably know me from The Americans on FX.
Since having a baby, like what are the types of games you've been currently playing?
Currently, I'm playing, fit the block into the block shape, not the circle shape.
Right.
Or the triangle. A circle shape can go in the triangle. But it's very difficult to understand for a 1-year-old or his mother sometimes when she's had a really long day.
I do know she plays chess, which is kind of a more involved game to play a lot. It's not like some sort of casual party game. So I'm really interested to see how she's going to approach Magic, given that she's pretty new. So you're going from baby games for babies to Magic the Gathering. Dude, how are you feeling about this abrupt transition in recent times?
I am very nervous.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I've lost 50% of the games on this show.
Okay, so I have a chance.
Yeah. So to select which deck we'll be playing with, we're going to spin the Wheel of Fate.
Let's do it.
So, grab whatever peg you so desire, give it a twirly-whirly-do. This is the most difficult part of the show.
White, red, and green. The Italian flag.
You are going to be Team Italy, known as Naya in Magic the Gathering. She's on a Naya deck, which is great. Even though people tend to say the 3 colors are more complicated, Naya's gameplay is straightforward. Summon a whole bunch of creatures, and then use the red spells to sweep the path. And the deck that I will be playing with is... All right, so I am going to be really annoying. So blue is very control-y, black is about murdering things, red is about blowing things up. So I'm just gonna be denying any of your threats from existing.
All right.
So as usual, I don't know the specific win condition for every deck on the wheel, but if there's blue-black in there, it's almost certainly some kind of control deck. So I know my job is just to make the game go on long. And you're gonna pick your favorite pose.
Okay.
And we're gonna summon the decks.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. I've done almost 30 of these, and it never occurred to me to not gesture towards where the deck would be in a pose. I think you're the first just general pose.
I love to be the first.
Yeah, it's just you're like a happy tree, man. That was great. So we're just gonna go ahead and take our decks, slide them to the side, and let's roll to see who goes first.
All right.
Gee, okay. 10. Why am I so bad at this? All right, I got a 2.
I'll keep my 10.
Yeah, okay. You're a 10.
Not the 2.
I'm a 2, which means that you will be going first. I will be going second. Let's go ahead and draw ourselves our 7 cards.
All right.
See if we like what we see. God, I think I'm a mill deck. Oh my God, I don't actually know whether to feel guilty, whether to be angry at Wizards of the Coast for providing this to me, or whether to just secretly fist bump Wizards, because milling people is actually pretty fun. I have examined my hand, and I will keep. Are you going to do any sort of reshuffling and redrawing?
No, let's stay with it.
Well, then very well.
Yeah. So I'm looking at my cards right now, and I'm off to a really good start because I have a good mix of lands and creatures. So, Sean, watch out.
Good luck.
You too. I'm going to play my Boris Guildgate.
All right. So on my turn, I'm gonna play Steam Vents. Same as yours, it's gonna come into play tapped. I'm not gonna pay 2 life to have it be untapped.
Okay.
And the turn is yours.
And I draw. I'll play a green. All right, well here, I've got the Conclave Guild Mage. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. Create a 2/2 green and a white elf knight creature token with vigilance. First card is a Conclave Guild Mage. It's good, I like it. I even think it's gonna be around for a while. I just have a hunch.
So first things first, I'm going to play Drowned Secrets, which says whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into your graveyard. I gotta be honest, I feel guilty, but I really don't feel that guilty. I want to kill someone by milling.
I'll play a land.
All right, what's next? Are you attacking me, killing me, summoning stuff?
Oh yeah, I'll attack you with this.
Well, I can't do anything about that, so I'm gonna take 2. I'm going to 18. Here we are.
Way to start, Annette, way to start.
Yes. The Italians are working well for you.
So I'm going to tap these And I'm playing the District Guide. And when the District Guide enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card or a gate card. The District Guide that I just played is gonna let me browse my library and play another land.
Show it to me. Show me your plans.
Card?
Yeah. All right, very well. Usually get it like right in my face, like an optometry test. All right. I know what I'm doing. My second Drowned Secrets confirms to me, yes, this is a mill deck. This is not a one-of card. And I'm choosing to put both of them down immediately because I know I need to sprint towards this win condition. Because I played a Drowned Secret, which is the same enchantment, but because this is a blue spell, you're now going to take the top 2 cards from your library, put it into the graveyard.
All right, here you go.
And I am now finished.
Sean, are you ready? Because I'm going to drop the hammer! The hammer puts a tool in my hand so I can beat Sean with it.
I'm on, like, that was startling.
I think I startled myself.
I know, you like slammed it down. I was like, you take it back, young lady. How dare you? Like your hand, you're just like, damn, Annette, you're into it on turn 4.
He's a mentor. Whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on a target attacking creature.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm attacking your ass.
All right. I have nothing to defend, so I'm going to go from 18 to 14.
Poor boy.
In a normal game, I'd be counting more of the toughness and power on the creatures in terms of fighting each other. I'm really doing the math on how many more turns I'm going to be alive. So every little tiny point of damage gives me maybe 1 or 2 extra turns. I'm just trying to die slowly. I'm going to play the Wall of Mist. It's a 0/5 defender.
Okay.
Now, because it's a blue spell and I have 2 Drowned Secrets, each says put the top 2 cards into your graveyard, so that's put the top 4 cards into your graveyard. That feels good. I am now going, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna cast Unexplained Disappearance.
Okay.
And this says return target creature to its owner's hand. So I'm gonna return the hammer dropper to your hand.
All right.
But that's okay, because you're gonna get to drop the hammer twice. And I know the second time you drop it will be even better than the first. I know, I'm counting on you.
I usually need 2 takes, so.
Yeah, so all right, there you go. That's gonna go back. And this says Surveil 1. So I'm gonna look at the top card of my library and decide either to keep it or to put it back. I'm going to actually put it back. Excuse me, I meant to say, I can choose to put it in the graveyard or put it back. So I'm gonna do that. And then once again, because Unexplained Disappearance is a blue spell, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard.
Okay.
Yes.
Swath Cutter Giant. A big, strong man that I'm losing here. But I don't need a man. I got a lot of women here. Deafening Clarion.
The thing that I am very aware of right now is that neither of my cards really kills anything. I have a 0/5 wall. I haven't killed the creature. I've returned it to her hand. So we're just buying time.
All right, Sean, you ready for this?
I have.
I don't think
Wait, hold
you
on.
are, but
What did you say?
are you ready for this?
Oh my God, what could it possibly be, Annette?
Okay, I'm gonna need to tap first.
Oh, I'm ready for tapping, Annette. Oh!
Get ready, I'm gonna tap.
Oh my God, they're gonna turn sideways. Here it comes.
Here
No
comes
sound
the
effects
tapper.
necessary. Here it comes.
Bam. Are you ready, Sean? Cause I'm dropping the hammer. I don't know, maybe take 1 was better, but.
No, I think the thing that I liked about Take 2 is the immediate, like, joy. When you slam down, you're just like, I did a good thing. Yeah, no, all right, hammer dropper.
Okay.
I know this card. I'm familiar with the hammer dropper.
I'm bringing the hammer, baby. The attack happened.
Wait, hold on, it's a very quiet battle. Shh. This is like having golf commentators. Well, it looks like she's swinging for attack. 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to block with the Wall of Mist to that. I do not block this guy because I physically cannot. And that means I will go from 14 -2, which is oftentimes 12.
He's blocking some creatures right now, big time. But I'm still getting through and doing some damage.
This is so great. Okay, so I'm going... I know it's my turn. but I'm still going to cast this instant spell that is literally called Hypothesizzle. Ah, you have a hammer dropper? Well, I have a Hypothesizzle. It's called Hypothesizzle, which is someone, again, a middle schooler who's trying to be way too cool on his geometry homework. I'm gonna cast Hypothesizzle. Hypothesizzle. Dude, THs and S's, there's like way too many difficult consonant combinations in Hypothesizzle.
Try to say that with a Russian accent. Hypothesizzle.
I don't actually know how to do a Russian accent.
You don't?
Hello, Hypothesizzle.
That's it.
I still have the trouble.
Everybody knows how to do a Russian accent, Sean.
I don't know why my tongue doesn't do what I want it to do. It says draw 2 cards. Then you may discard a non-land card. But it says you may discard a non-land card. Do I even want to do that? No. Wait, and then it's, oh wait, no, yeah I do.
Well, which one is it gonna be, Sean?
Well, it's gonna be yep. So I'm going to discard Radical Idea, which is a spell that just lets me draw a card. And then Hypothesizzle says, if you do discard a non-land card, then Hypothesizzle deals 4 damage to target creature. So I'm gonna deal 4 damage to the hammer dropper. We're gonna drop him straight into the graveyard.
Dropped.
And because this was a blue spell, you put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard.
All right. Joining the hammer dropper is a hammer dropper.
Oh my god, they're just all sitting
No more
there.
dropping hammers for Annet. So Shawnee's hiding behind his wall and just milling my deck. 4 + 4 + 4 + 4, and it's just going down, not looking good for me. All right, I'm gonna attack you, Sean.
All right, I'm just gonna block the Guild Mage. Letting 2 damage through is fine. I'm going from 12 to 10. That means I'll die in 5 more turns. I think that's plenty of time.
Sean,
Yeah.
you'll never talk to me again after this. That's all right, because you're really not gonna be alive much, so. It's good for me, either way.
It just got so dark so fast.
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
It's +9/+9. So Bounty of Might allows me to either add +9 to one creature, or I can split it. And you are down to 1 life, my friend.
No, I mean, I know.
My friend once, my fiend always.
What? 11 damage on 1 thing? All right, well, I'm gonna do my best to put more cards into your graveyard. All right, well, I go to 1. If I'm at 12 health and 2 damage is coming in per turn, 12 divided by 2 is 6. I should have 6 turns. And then she deals 11 damage. I am dead in 1 turn. Okay, I am going to play a Planeswalker. I'm going to play Ral. Is it Viceroy? So I'm going to tap all my stuff to cast him. Put the dice on there to track it. So first of all, it's a blue spell. So you're going to put 4 cards into the graveyard.
Okay. I'm very good at doing that.
Oh, dude, Ral's perfect for this deck. I can draw extra tools every single turn and occasionally blow up one of her creatures. So if I just summon some walls and blow them up with Ral, that's the way that we're gonna win.
That's 4, for the record.
Yeah, I mean we're like halfway there. We're getting there, but if I die next turn, well, we're at 1. We're at 1. We're fine. We're at 1 health. That's fine. All I need is a health. I'm now going to use the -3 ability of Ral Is It Viceroy, which reads, this card deals damage to target creature equal to the total number of instant and sorcery cards you own in exile and in your graveyard. So first let me spend the 3. So I'm going to go from 5 to 2. And then I have 1, 2, 3 of those cards in my graveyard, so I'm going to deal 3 damage to the Guild Mage to kill it.
C'est la vie.
Yeah, no, that's right. Speaking of C'est la vie, I am in a bit of a pickle, but I pass the turn to you.
All right, I'm gonna tap and bam, Conclave Guild Mage.
I just dealt with this problem. All right.
Pass the torch.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use Ral's +1 ability. Let's look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. So I'm going to go to...
Me?
No, I do that.
I'm like, what's a great card for me?
You're just like, all right, I'm just putting cards in there. All right, so look at the top 2 cards, 1 in the hand and 1 in the graveyard. So this is going to go in my graveyard. This is just a land, so that's fine. This goes into my hand, which I'm then going to play because I want it. All right, I'm going to play a Wall of Mist. Same thing as the other wall of mist. Please put 4 cards into the graveyard.
I'm sorry, I can't see anything. There's so much mist. Sean has so much mist up right now, I can't even see my hands. Evolving Wilds. It's really hard for me to pronounce V and W's back to back. It's my little flaw.
Wait, really? You say flaws, though, it's like some really fundamental character ruining type thing. Like, yeah, no, I got to know her, but then I found out that she can't pronounce V's and W's next to each other, and I was like, never again. No, I can't even. I just deleted her number.
I lost some husbands over that one.
Oh, some husbands. Yeah, I used to have a pile of husbands, and they have fled away into walls and small corners. All right, I'm done. I'm actually not doing anything more.
All right, so I'm gonna tap and tap, and I'm gonna play Boris Challenger or Boris.
Oh crap!
Yes.
Crap. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to anti-bluff. Like that's in a way bad news for me. You don't know why yet, but I'm marginally sad about that. But
so I'm going to cast a Tribunal, which will remove one of Sean's walls, and I'll kill him. Conclave Tribunal, enchantment. Convoke. When Conclave Tribunal enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Conclave Tribunal leaves the battlefield.
However, I have a counterspell.
No, you don't.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Counterspell! So I'm going to counter the Conclave Tribunal, because this is counter target spell with converted mana cost 4 or greater. It's exactly 4.
Darn.
So I'm going to... Oh my god, if I didn't have the counterspell, I'd be dead. So that goes to the graveyard. This goes to my graveyard, but because this was a blue spell, and I have 2 Drowned Secrets, please put 4 cards from your library into your graveyard.
I feel like that's all I'm doing all game is just putting things in my graveyard.
Well, I feel like all I'm doing all game is hanging on by a thread at one life.
All right, guys, bad news. My plan crumbled because of the counterspell. I hate blue.
Okay, I'm going to do the +1 ability for Raoul in order to look at the top 2 cards and put 1 into my hand and the other into the graveyard.
He's a man with a plan. Bam. Down. I'm talking to the man.
That's me. Do. But I still might be dead. All right, I am going to. One of the cards that I got was an Is It Guildgate. It's a dual land that is now tapped. I will pass the turn back to you.
All right. District Guide for you. And when District Guide enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card or gate card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library.
Before this resolves, I'm going to play Dispersal for 5 mana. And Dispersal says each opponent returns a non-land permanent they control with the highest converted mana cost among permanents they control to its owner's hand. So because I'm doing this in response to this, you have these 3 creatures on the field. You have to take the highest mana cost one back. So that's this one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that one goes back to the hand, and then you discard a card from your hand. 5 mana is a lot to spend to just get me like 1 more turn to try to hang on. And because that was a blue spell, you now put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard.
Here I go again. All the good cards I could have had. 1 more.
God, these are not helpful. And so, what that means is that now this thing resolves. So now you have the option to either get the land or not.
I'm gonna pass on the land. I need to preserve my deck.
All right. Would you like to find a land?
No.
That was me trying to make a joke.
Okay.
Because you said no to this one, you just played another one, so. All right. Okay. Oh, thank you. He's Day9, he's so funny. He's so good at this job. Oh, I'm doing good, right? It's okay. I'm doing a good job. Doing a good. Oh,
So funny.
He's so funny. So funny. This Day9 guy. Oh, wow.
Still laughing.
All right. Are you attacking?
Yes, I'm attacking.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna block both.
Great. That was fun.
Yep. Still at 1 life. Holding steady at 1. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Raoul's -3 ability to deal a whole bunch of damage to the Conclave Guildmage to kill it. So he's dead. So he's just gonna go in the bin.
You sure?
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to play.
You can change your mind, you know, it's your show.
I would never dream of doing such a thing. So I'm now going to play an enchantment called Psychic Corrosion, which says whenever I draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard.
All right.
It's a blue spell, so these 2 enchantments trigger, so you have to put 4 into the graveyard.
Of course.
Of course.
I'm really concerned I'm gonna run out of cards, guys.
And believe it or not, I also have a 3rd wall of mist.
So
yes.
much mist.
I'm a misty man. Misty 9. All right, so that's a blue spell. So due to the Drowned Secrets, you put 4 cards from your library into your graveyard. Ah, it's a mighty tall graveyard you have there, Annette. Okay, how many cards do you have left in your library?
Let me check. 6 cards? Oh, man. So I only have 6 cards in my library. If he casts just 1 spell, it's game over, guys. What does that mean, Sean?
I think we did it. Okay, so I have Radical Idea, this card that I put in the bin early on. Costs 2 mana, so I have 2 mana. And it says you may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in your hand in addition to paying its other costs. So here's the 2 mana. I'm discarding this. So this goes into exile. So first of all, that's a blue spell. So put 4 cards into your graveyard.
Where's the Italian mob when I need them? Huh? Where are you guys?
And because of Psychic Corrosion, Radical Idea lets me draw a card. And this is whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard.
Oh!
And then I pass the turn to you. And you can't draw a card anymore. And then you're dead. Great game, Annette. Good game, man. I almost died.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think this one's very important to me.
Congratulations. Good game, Sean. A coward's game, but good game.
Oh my God, I feel disgusting. That is the grossest thing I have ever done. Oh my God, I felt like I just taxed a baby, something that like shouldn't be legal.
Up.
I mean, I do too. Like I'm like racked with guilt. I mean, this is the first time in 5 seasons that a game has ended due to one player running out of cards. And I have to admit, I feel a little dirty for having done it.
You should.
So for any of you at home, I want you to know that if you are going to make an attempt at milling, you're going to have to deal with new emotions inside. Victory, melded with guilt, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. So I hope you have yourself a fantastic time in your anti-mill or even mill-focused strategies, and whatever the case may be, may you draw well.